life or something, but yay! Scrooge McDuck is the most richest duck in the world. Always has been, always will be. But yeah, the actual climb in the remake is like this crazy volcano climb. Whoa! And he's just like teleport, floated, levitated. Scrooge remains the richest duck in the world. Daring explorer Scrooge McDuck has found the 5 legendary treasures, making him the richest duck in the world. You're an expert treasure hunter. Total money? And I love how the newspaper's just like, we're going to tell everyone your total money. And it's only $7 million. There we go. Huey, Dewey, and Louie there. Hooray, Unca Scrooge. We're glad you found the treasures, but don't forget we helped too. No. You guys died in a tragic minecart, and this is just my guilt allowing me to see hallucinations of you. It's a very morbid story. Right, lads, I couldn't have done it without you. I can't do a Scrooge Duck voice. I really am the richest duck in the world. And then we get the awesome music. The awesome DuckTales music. I like this game. It's a lot of fun. I've beaten DuckTales. Anyways, guys, that was a lot of fun. I hope this taped okay, so that I can actually put out something. But yeah, if you guys didn't get to see this, I guess we're back on track, and I'll see you guys next time for whatever it is on Let's Play. I'm Phil Blanks. Take care, guys. And there we go. I think we did it. I think we beat Maniac Mansion. Oh, what happened? I feel much better now. Well, that's good. I mean, you still look terrible. I'm free of this machine's control. Wait, so was it the machine? Or was it the meteor? The self-destruct sequence is initiated. Oh, that's not good. Maybe I'm not done. I'll try to turn it off. I did it! Oh, okay, that's good. I'm sorry my insane plan caused you so much trouble. Where the other two? Where's Bernard and Razor? Bernard's still upstairs waiting for the police. How can I ever repay you for your help? Cash Cash would be nice. That's funny, I like that. Don't be a tuna head. No, seriously, I want some friggin' money. Now they're just staring at me. Was that it? Congratulations, you won the game! Oh, okay. That's it, I guess. That was a weird game, but you know what? I'm glad I finally had the chance to actually play it. This is a game that I've known about since I was like 6 or 7, and I never played it. Again, I'm glad I played it when I was older and not a kid and just given up. I'm also glad that people write walkthroughs, because I'm an idiot. But that was a lot of fun. That being said, I don't think I'm going to do another point-and-click adventure game unless I know what I'm doing. I don't have the brain for it, and I don't think you guys have the patience for this. So, sorry. What are these credits? Surface, better than dead. No, never, well, maybe, sure, okay. Go see Merc Computer. These are the names of the song. Yeah, it is, okay. Wow. Crazy, guys. Anyways, guys, I am Phil Blanks, and again, a big thanks to John Lewis for getting me this game. What a surreal experience. If this is a game you guys want to see me do, let me know in the comments. If it's not something that's crazy expensive and there's a lot of, a lot of people wanting me to do something with it, then maybe I'll pick it up. So, anyways, take care, guys. I still have to get money from him. Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it! You're the new Pokemon League champion! Although I don't like to admit it. We got Professor Oak with the old school music. So you won! Congratulations! You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Bulbasaur. I'm like, oh, right, Bulbasaur. I wonder how he's doing. Phil, you have come of age. Mandark, I'm disappointed. This is so mean. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four, but when I got here, you had already lost. Come on, he still beat the Elite Four, though. Like, as much of an asshole as Mandark is, that's still really good, and Oak's being a total dick to him right now. Mandark, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with trust and love. Without them, you will never become champ again. Phil, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. That bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Phil, come with me. I like to repeat the player's name a lot. Just in, no sentences, just that, as an exclamation. Congratulations, Phil. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Phil! See? Just like that. You have endeavored hard to become the new league champion. I love how you can probably hear Mandar crying in the other room. Congratulations, Phil. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. Yay! Snot Dog! Slapchop! Susan! Dingus! Bean Bean! And my dudes! We did it, guys! Oh, that was a great team. That was a really, really cool team that I did. I've never done that one before, and that was a lot of fun. Pokedex rating. I have nothing left to say. You're the authority now. Ah, that was a lot of fun, guys. That was a lot of fun. I'll be really honest. I was a little worried about this one. This whole playthrough. I usually don't do really big games that require a lot of planning, and I was really worried that this wasn't going to go well. And I loved it. This is probably one of my favorite Let's Plays that I've done. I enjoyed every minute of it. And there was a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. I actually played through this game, like, with you guys once, but twice as well in preparation for this. To be honest, as I was catching Pokemon and the other games to bring into this game via trading, I realized I didn't have an Electabuzz, and my red save file was wiped completely. So I had to start over, and just to get Electabuzz. And it took me about 4.5 hours to get to the Safari Zone. And that's it. Like, I love how fast Pokemon Red and Blue is, or are, I guess you could say. But yeah, so I actually played this game like 3 times in the last like 3 months, and it was awesome. I loved it. I had such a good time, and I really, really hope you guys enjoyed it. This was super fun for me, and I know I've had some viewers watch from the very beginning, and I'm really happy you guys joined along. This was just one of the funnest Let's Plays I've done. Like, I love this game so much. Pokemon Red and Blue is my favorite Pokemon game. I know that makes me a filthy Gen 1er, but man, so much fun. Had such a good time. But we're not done. We're not done. We're only 11 minutes of the episode. We're not done. No, not at all. The end bullshit. Yes, come on. Do I have to start over? Oh, I did it! I completed my duties, which was death. Good enough for me. Kano, I got Kano's ending. With the defeat of Goro and Shang Tsung, Kano will bring his own brand of treachery to the tournament. His Black Dragon organization forms a monopoly over the contest. That brings shame and torment to all those involved. Their reign will end in anarchy and death. It will result in the final dismantling of the tournament and the Battle of the Sands? Alright. Battle of the Sands. Whatever that means. Yay! Mortal Kombat. Okay, this is, yeah. That was a lot of fun! That was a trip to the past, man. Jeez. This one did not age super well. Maybe Swiss Army Dude. Most excellent dude. Good for them. Artistic dudes. Wow, this is really, really 90s. Assistant Buffy Dude. Wow. Sound Hacker Dudes. Master Combat Dudes. I'm assuming these are the actors, which would make sense. Maybe. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. It did not age well. But maybe I'll play through some more Mortal Kombat games one of these days. Like, not like the big, like, crazy modes or anything that takes forever, but like quickies where it's just like the arcade tower or something. That was a lot of funny. Mortal Kombat cast of characters. Oh, here we go. This is that. Daniel Pizzina. Oh, wow, as the ninjas and Johnny Cage. Richard Divizio as Kano. Carlos Piscina. Oh, brothers, I think, maybe. And Ho Sung Pak as Liu Kang, and Elizabeth Malecki as Sonya. I like on YouTube you can actually watch a lot of the making up for the original stuff. Headed Yoshi there. Yay. Also, it's kind of weird how Yoshi is always green in this level, even though it's the 8th level of the world. Boink. Yay. How dare you? It's not fair. You are such a meanie. Someday, we will be back. You'll see. Wow. Okay, Mac, you're weird. And off they go. And if you forgot, kind of what we were supposed to be doing this whole time is saving baby Luigi. And the stork. I guess the stork too. But yay, baby Luigi! So, if them coming out of the bag is when they were born, I guess that technically means Mario is older than Yoshi. Older than Luigi. But if not, then I guess they're twins? I don't know. Thus, due to the marvelous teamwork of the Yoshi clan, the twins are reunited. The captured stork is freed by Yoshi and sets about his duty and finally makes the long-awaited journey. Thank you, Yoshi. The twins will meet the parents soon. Aww, how cute. It's actually a really cool ending. I mean, it's kind of what you'd expect, I guess, but it's just nice. I don't know. Can I press anything here to skip this? There we go. Okay, good. I can never tell what text. It's like, did I read too fast or what? Oh yeah, I guess you get to see Yoshi walk around and blow up another castle. There's that volcano again. Still no levels above. Well, I guess in this world, I did kind of go into a volcano or something for like a level, but whatever. Yay! Good job, Yoshi. You took over the Dark World. And there's the stork. Off to make its delivery. Finally. It's a kind of a cool effect. It's not as nice looking as the rest of the game, I find. I think it's because there's so much, like the clouds are being zoomed in a lot, and the stork looks sort of weird, but whatever. I know what they're going for. They're trying to do epic stuff and make it look more 3D than just side-scrolling. Music's nice, though. Yay. So yeah, that's Yoshi's Island, guys. I love Yoshi's Island. It's such a good game. I really hope you guys enjoyed it too. It is one of the Super NES's just masterpieces. It really is. I can't believe the Super NES is able to even run this game, to be really honest. It really shows how Nintendo used to go really, really far for some of its titles sometimes. Like, I have no idea if this even sold well or made the money, because like, the N64 was like right around the corner, because this came out in, I believe, 95. 94 or 95. So like really late in the Super NES's life cycle. So it's like, I don't know, Super Mario 64 was such a big deal in 96 that I'm wondering if a lot of people did end up buying this, or if it was completely overlooked for Super Mario 64. I mean, you talk to anyone and they'll be like, yeah, it's a classic, but what can be considered a classic and a masterpiece now did not, always translate to sales back then. Now that this game is, 20-something years old, like, it's hard to judge whether or not people liked it back then, unless you kind of were there. And people did like it, don't get me wrong. People liked it a lot. Just don't know if it sold well. I don't remember Nintendo pushing it all that much, because I remember their talk always being about the N64. So. But yeah, no, great game. Really, really good game. Considering how late it is in the Super NES's life cycle, it's not as expensive as I thought it would be, like, as a collector. I don't know what it goes for now, because I've had this game since I was much younger. But it's not like one of those, like, super rare ones. Like, I think, like, Kirby's Dream Land 3 is much more expensive. I think that came out roughly the same time-ish, I think. I'm not sure. Mario RPG is another kind of expensive one, and that came out, like, right after this one. Like, a few months afterwards, a year later? I don't know. It's all kind of hazy. I mean, I was friggin' 10 when this came out, so... Yeah, it was 95, because it was the year Toy Story came out, so 95. But yeah, great game. It's kind of weird, though, because, like, as much as we, like, we all talk about it and how good it is kind of weird that it's like, oh, it's 6 worlds with 8 levels, and, it's not a very big game in that sense. Looks like they got to the place where my mom and dad lived. I forget what it said. Everything else was so much bigger. This is just a traditional platformer, but really good. Like, that stork's ugly. I'm sorry, that was an ugly... That looked bad. It's probably, like, the worst graphics in this game. Was that stork. Blech. Yay. I like the music here, too. And I guess that's, Mario and Luigi's mom and dad. Aw, Heroes are born. Yay! And that's the first thing of Baby Mario and Luigi. And then they became like a giant mainstay. And there we go. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. This was a great Let's Play. I really enjoyed playing it. Thanks so much for joining me. There'll be more random things later on. I'll probably do a couple quickies or something. We'll move on to another bigger Let's Play. But thank you so much, guys, for being here for this. I'm Phil in the Blanks. Take care, guys. Really great game. So here, if you have all the Chaos Emeralds, this kind of Sonic will stop right. Come on. Here, and he'll unleash the power, and there'll be flowers. That's literally the only difference. Yay! And we got the fun little credits thing, which was very cool. So hooray for that. But yeah, it's a great game. I really like Sonic 1. It's got a lot of fun to it. And considering, I mean, it's not made by a lot of people, and the physics, I can't imagine being easy to do. What was fairly new hardware at the time. So, for what they did, I think they did a good job. I think that's Yuji Naka, who does the program. The U2 is what his name was. So weird back then, they just named things, the people's names were just a silly nickname or something, but we know who they are now. It's like, Keiji Inafune is, Biggest Land? It's weird. Keiji Inafune is, credited as, the father of Mega Man, even though he's not the guy who made Mega Man. But in the games, he's known as Inaf King, which I think is just funny, so... Jinya Phoenix spelled incorrectly. Yeah. But thanks for joining me, guys. This was a lot of fun. I always like doing quickies. It's a little slower than I thought it'd be. I thought next time I gotta go fast, right? See, Masato and Nakamura, I love how they were just yeah, that's my name. Deal with it. It's kind of a fun little thing, seeing all the stages. And then Sonic almost getting crushed there, so... Ugh. Scary. Scary. Is that 2 from Scrap Brain Zone? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Whee! And down. And Papa. Special thanks to Papa. And so, if you didn't get any of the emerald, or sorry, if you didn't get all the emeralds, it's going to show you this little extra part here, which normally it's like a congratulations or the end, and it shows Robotic being oh darn Sonic the Hedgehog, but instead he still got them. He's still got 4 of them. Oh well. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I'm Phil in the Blanks. Take care. Except for, right there. Oh, Daisy, Daisy. Thank you, Mario. Turns into an alien and eats him. And that's it. We beat Mario Land. The hardest game ever. No, I'm joking. Your quest is over unless you want to start a harder quest. Because that was just the way Mario games were back then. What's with that heart up there? That was weird. This has some of the best music here, too. I like it. It's Rocket Ship. And this fun credit music that goes on right here. I like this credit music a lot. It's a very well done. Your journey's over. Yeah, so it was Gunpei Yokoi who made this. Oh no, it was directed by S. Okada. I guess he was just the producer. If you don't know, Gunpei Yokoi is the guy who basically made the Game Boy. He also basically. He was the kind of the guy behind Metroid and Kid Icarus and a ton of other things. I think in Japan he was known as the god of toys. That little thing that's a a gun trigger, but it's a spring with a grippy hand at the end. He made that. I think he was the guy who made the UFO. They call them UFO catchers in Japan, but the crane games. Pretty sure he's the guy who invented that. This guy did a lot of cool things back then. Yeah, that was Mario Land. I really like Mario Land. It's a fun little playthrough. A little harder than I remember it being, to be honest, but it's just me, my old age. It's getting harder for me to play through these. Special thanks to you, Tacky. From Soul Calibur, I think? I'm not sure. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me, guys. It was a lot of fun. Little cute little game. Just to have in between Let's Plays or in between court cases and Ace Attorney, or... I always like little quickies like this. Have a bunch of little games just set up that are just quickies that I can do that are just kind of fun. So, anyways, guys, I'm Phil in the Blanks, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Okay, they better be. Oh, Father, I was so scared. I'm so glad to see they didn't hurt you. I don't know why they didn't, but whatever. I'm so sorry, Jessica. I'm a bad mayor. I thought I'd lost you like I lost your mother. Oh my god. I'll never let anything bad happen to you again until the sequel. Actually, I don't know what the sequel is about, the story, so whatever. I love you, Father. And Guy and Cody are just like, yay, we did it. Just walking home. That was fun. I mean, I was bad, but a lot of fun. Beat 'em ups is just in general a lot of fun. What do you think they're talking about? Hey, so, we did it. We beat the Mad Gear Gang. How many people do you think we killed? Oh, I don't know. Don't want to go for a burger? Sure. Let's go get a burger. I do like how it's like, so you got Hagar, who's Jessica's father. You have, I forget if it was Cody or Guy, who's like the boyfriend, and then you just have the other one who's just like, well, I'm friends, and that means like there's no reward or anything. You know what I mean? It's very much just like, yo, I care about her too. Oh, what the hell? What was that about? Is Guy all jealous? Maybe there was like a hidden agenda that I didn't know about. How would you just walk away now? I didn't want to kiss you in front of your gigantic father who would beat the shit out of me. I want to stay here with you, Jessica, but I can't. It's not my apartment. Not while evil still stalks the streets. Oh, Cody, why don't you become, I don't know, a police officer instead of just a guy who beats the shit out of people? And it's kind of off the screen there. Oh my god, I got first? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm so good at this game. Put in my initials. Guess what the M is? It's Michael. Phil Michael H. I can't tell you my last name even though you guys already know it. That was a lot of fun. Hey, that's a fun little adventure. I like this game though. It's cute. And now everything's okay. Yay. Super fun. So if you like this type of thing, just like kind of, don't really have to think too much. I really suggest picking up the collection, because the other games are actually way better than this one. And if you want to see me do like Fairune 1, the actual game, let me know. That was a fun Contra. I'm not good at them, but I really like them. And I'm super excited for Contra Rogue Core. Yay, achievable. Is this 1987? Completed Contra, North American version. Woo. Congratulations, you've destroyed the vile Red Falcon and saved the universe. Consider yourself a hero. A hero that used a cheat code, but a hero nonetheless. Anyways, that was super fun. I like playing these like fun, quick little games with you guys. Like I like this type of stuff a lot. So thanks. So there's a whole staff thing. Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I guess we can keep talking about Contra. Yeah, the new Contra looks pretty good. I'm a little worried it's a little out there, but then again, I mean, in Contra 3, you're literally hanging off of giant missiles and whatnot. So, like, yeah, Contra games are kind of wacky in the first place. It's just the problem is everyone remembers this one specifically, and this is, I'd say, definitely the least wacky Contra game. So the new one looks interesting. It's just there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I mean, one of the characters is a panda, for God's sakes, but I'll definitely try it. I don't know if it's going to be worth... it's not full price, which is good. It is bargain bin. I hate that $50 is bargain bin in Canada. But I'm going to wait to see if I can find a deal for it, because I definitely still want to play it. It looks like it'd be a fun game to play with friends, similar to the way Gauntlet's reboot a couple years ago was. Anyways, that looks like it's it. So I'm Phil the Blanks. Thanks so much for joining me with this. Take care, guys. Different paths. Like, they're different levels. So, you play this and you're just like, well, I beat it. Well, there's 2 other games to be played. So, there we go. Very cool cinematic kind of thing. Looks awesome. But yeah, that was Star Fox, guys. I've been wanting to do this one for a while, just because I like Star Fox, and it's just fun playing some of the classic Super NES games. So, hope you enjoyed. Woo! 99, not bad. 88, awesome. 99. That's pretty good. I can't believe we got that 100% on stage 5. That's ridiculous. And 83, my worst level. Pretty good though. Pretty good. Although some stars are moving, some stars are not. Average score. 92, that's not bad. Oh, we got some voice acting here.
Come in, Cornelia.
This is Cornelia. Pepper.
A lot of really cool effects there. Super well done. What a great game. It's a shame that this really didn't... I don't know, it's not high on Nintendo's priority list, which is such a huge shame. Whee! Did one of those R-Wings just go straight through me? Whatever. And here we get, like, the boss lineup kind of cool thing. I like this stuff, too, because you get to see them very clearly. The attack carrier. So it is the missile blaster, and then its size for some reason. His height is 70. Like, 70 what? Meters? Actually, that would make sense, I guess. Be pretty good. The rock crusher. Woo! Yeah, again, it's just really cool to see them without, like, having to dodge and that kind of thing. Just really cool. I like that type of thing. Yeah, weapon. Laser. Really? It's a rock crusher, though. It's just going to use regular lasers for that? This isn't really a boss or anything. It's just a... I mean, it's a boss, but it's not really an attacking kind of thing. Atomic base. Laser is the weapon as well. Wow, height 600. That must be, like, the actual full ship, I assume. Not just that. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's the room I was in. That's how big the room was. This guy. Spider something. Dancing Insector. Alright. So this is the Fire Blaster. That's true, yeah. He does the fire thing where it goes down and it kind of comes out. That's really cool. This guy. I hate him. It's creepy. Very cool design, though. I actually really like it. Fantron. Weapon is laser. Shame they don't have, like, stats like his, like, speed and power and stuff like that, because his speed would be off the charts. And Fantron again. What if he has, like, a Fantron Ultra or something cool like that? Nope, just Fantron. Weapon laser. Okay, cool. Not a lot of different... Yeah, wow, he has a lot of lasers, though. But say not a lot of different weapons, but lasers just make sense, so... And Andros. Good old Andros. Spits out. Blocks at you. Andros ... Weapon telekinesis. Yeah, because that's kind of what I always thought the stuff in the level was. It was telekinesis, like telekinetic blocks being thrown at you. So. Is that it? Cool. Star Fox, presented by Nintendo! Yay. Very cool. Jeez, the slowdown is just unreal, though. Unreal. But no, I've always liked Star Fox. Its graphics are just gorgeous. I know they're old, but I love it. The soundtracks have always been really cool, too. It's kind of crazy that I think Star Fox really gained more popularity because of Smash Brothers. I mean, you know, Fox being one of the toppest tier of any toppest tier of, like, Smash Brothers Melee. So, I think more people probably know him from Smash Brothers than they do from Star Fox. And I wouldn't be surprised that's from a lot of characters. Like, you mentioned Pit from Kid Icarus. They're not going to be like, oh yeah, Kid Icarus is awesome. They're going to be like, oh yeah, Smash Brothers. I mean, for a while, that's what Fire Emblem was. Do you like Roy and Marth? Oh, you mean the guys from Smash Brothers? Like, well, yeah, but they're from Fire Emblem. So, very cool. Jeez, wow, that slowdown, man, is just crazy. 3D system by Pete Warren. Warrens or Warness? Carl Graham. Good job, guys. Yeah, I guess this game was made... Was it made in England? Because it was Argonauts, I think, that did it. But, yeah, they did great. Like, I'm so impressed with this game. Super, super fun. Shape designer. I made all the triangles. That's kind of a weird one, shape designer. Maybe he's the one who designed the enemies and stuff? Is that what they mean by that? Koji Kondo, of course. Guy who made the Mario music and like a million other things. But he didn't make the music, he only made the sound. That's different. I didn't know that. I thought he was just like a music guy, not... I didn't think he did regular sound work, I guess. Yeah, assisted by Argonaut Software. So I guess maybe it wasn't made by Argonaut. I don't know. Super FX staff. I'm assuming they were the ones who made the Super FX chip. Yeah, a lot of like Japanese and like Western names. Very cool. Because then Capcom used the Super FX chip in one of their things too. Super FX 2 was it? I don't know. For Mega Man X 2. And then Yoshi's Island used the crazy one. I think that was the Super FX 2 chip. That thing was unreal. I couldn't believe that stuff ran on the Super NES. Yoshi's Island, man, oh my god. Such a ridiculously good looking game. And you guys would know that because I played it earlier this year. So, if you haven't seen that, go watch it. I embarrassed myself with bad stories. It's great. Everyone loves it. Japanese support. A bunch of Japanese guys. I mean, it makes sense. So yeah, I don't know if you call this a Japanese game or a Western game, to be honest. Just not sure. Collaboration, I guess, of both. Is that it? Yes, the end. Awesome. Well, I'm Phil the Blanks, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. But, like, just in levels, man. Yeah. Unless they're going to make her a special character just for Mario 2. Oh my, what a lovely castle. You must have all worked so hard on this. Thank you so much, Mario. Oh, here comes the kiss. He's on the payroll. That is very unprofessional. Tisk tisk. Princess Peach, you should know better. Oh yeah, the cannons. I guess they're not for, like, defense. They're for celebratory purposes. Yay! Now you have another castle. I mean, it's clearly not the one you live in, because it's a tiny, tiny castle. No problem, Mario. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. A lot of creative levels, and there's Underdog down there. Oh god, no. No, 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 no. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Really? You're just gonna leave it at that? Why do you guys have a rocket thing? Oh wow, we have credits and everything. I can't move. There's a timer, though. Yeah, I guess this will be a little bit longer. Awesome! This is obviously not the end of it, because I will be doing all the rest of the levels, because why not? Why wouldn't I? So, but our question of the day, I guess, what was your favorite level so far? One of my favorite levels was that one where you had to throw the Bullet Bill shell, or not Bullet Bill, Buzzy Beetle shell, and then hit the on-off blocks to kind of navigate around the course. I really, really enjoyed that one. One of my favorite levels was the Angry Sun in the Clouds. I think that was a couple episodes ago, or last episode, I forget. But that one was a fun one. I also really liked the one where all the toads were captured, and you had to go on the 4, like, forks to find them all. That was a super, super fun one. But yeah, tell me below what your favorite level was. And like I've been saying, if you have any levels that you really think would be cool for me to play, I might tag them in onto the end of the episodes if there's anything cool. There's some definitely cool ones I've played so far, but nothing like whoa, this needs to be on the channel. You know what I mean? Like, because it's more for story mode stuff, not just random stuff on the internets, even though there's some really, really cool things. So now I'm wondering, now that it's over and now that the game has been out for almost a month now, I don't know, 2.5 weeks maybe, for me anyways, what's next for Mario? Specifically Mario Maker, I mean, they easily could put DLC, like I've been saying earlier in the episode. They could easily add new styles and a bunch of new things, so I don't know why they wouldn't. Add Mario 2, add Mario Land 2. You could probably do a bunch of things. I mean, hell, you don't know. You could do Yoshi's Island if you really wanted to. Because of the Super Mario 3D World style and it being so different from all the other styles, they could straight up put any style that is like a side scroller. I mean, I honestly think you could do a Zelda 2 Adventures of Link style in this, and I think that'd be really cool. But, yep. NHL, National Hockey League localization coordination. That's odd. NHL translate. What's with the NHL? IQ is, I guess, is the name of Nintendo products in China, I guess. It's weird that that's there. NOK is Nintendo of Korea. I guess NHL must be like just another version. Nintendo something something. I don't know. Wasn't really paying attention. I saw Poland. I think I saw Poland. Not sure. A lot of people worked on this, though. Because it makes sense. It's not like one person who did all the levels. And I mean, obviously there was more to this game than just, hey, let's just make Mario Maker 1, but let's add more stuff. I mean, obviously, they have probably had a lot of the original code to work off of, so that makes sense. Also, it's kind of a shame that you can't do the amiibo costumes. Like, you have Mario there in the Mario Maker outfit, but you can't actually get him to wear that in the game, and I think that's kind of lame. Whatever. Again, maybe they'll add that in updates. Who knows? Who knows? I do hope they put up more official levels, because in Mario Maker 1, they actually added official levels on the servers and whatnot. You could download them. That was really cool. So I hope they kind of do that. There's Peach, with her sprite that you could play as in Mario Maker 1. Hey, Luigi, you did nothing. Well, actually, that's not true. I made you do nothing. You could have done something, but I didn't let you. So that's me. That's my fault. That's my problem. Is that it? I got Builder Hard Hat. Yeah. It was released in that state that it doesn't allow you to go down there. They're probably like, oh, no one's going to let it go down there. Well, I did. Anyways, the moon explodes, because that's the way we roll. I guess that's how the moon got its crescent look, but I mean, it looked like that before, so I don't know. Kirby fought to find the Star Rod. I sure did. But King Diddy did not mean any harm. I mean, he probably should have told me that this was happening. Bad Dreams had invaded Dreamland. Then talk to me. Use your words, DDD. A nightmare came to the Dream Spring. That was Dream Fountain, but whatever. Tried to cause pain to the people. She's like, this whole thing could have been really a lot easier if DDD had told me that. DDD foiled the nightmare by hiding the Star Rod from him. Like, from the nightmare? DDD helped Kirby beat the nightmare. I mean, kind of. Not really, though. Now everyone's dreams will return. I mean, Nightmare wanted to cause pain to the people, but Diddy still took away everyone's dreams. Tonight, Dreamland will sleep well. Good for him. Don't. It's getting low. Don't error me. I'm really worried now. Okay, good. Nice shot, Kirby. Throw it right back to the Dream Fountain. Dream Spring, I guess. Yay! This is Kirby's Adventure. I love it. Such a good game. Yeah, this is a great game. I really enjoy it. One of the better games for the NES. Glad they released it that you can play it on almost any console now, but hopefully you don't have the problems that I did. Because, geez. Here we go. We got a little fun thing of how to kill some of the bosses if you like just different ways to do it. I like this. This one was always cool because it's like, man, other than a mix, you can't get throw before Wispy Woods, but it's cool to see that. Also, this was cool. Like, I would never have the balls to try to defeat Paint Roller. I remember the name. With friggin' stone, man. Like, that's way too hard. This is Fireball, I think? Yeah. This is actually one of the ones I like to use against him a lot. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's fast and effective. Cutter's another one because you can get Cutter during the fight, so. Oh, we got Twister, I think, here. Tornado. I keep calling Twister. This is another one that I really like using. Because you can just go right through the lightning like that. It looks super cool. And, like, so awesome. High jump is definitely the best one to use there. Parasol is definitely good for this, but I like Hammer because I think it's more powerful. So. But it's just cool because you get to see, like, the developers be like, hey, this is how I took care of the boss. The fact that they even had, like, a little recording of their fight is just really cool. And then, of course, Meta Knight is... It's Sword because you have to be Sword. Here you can see someone really good fighting him. Like, yeah, way better than me. And this is High Jump, I think? Yeah. I actually use High Jump against DD a lot. I don't know why. It's one of the funner ones, I guess. Doing this. Poof, right in the crotch. It's fun, I guess. Yay. So that was Kirby's Adventure, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. I like how the little icon thing down there says bye-bye. But I had a lot of fun with this one. Just kind of a random one that I was like, oh, I'll do Kirby's Adventure today. And I did. So I'm glad I did. Anyways, guys, I'm Philip Blanks. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Hi, Shredder. And it just explodes. Which you'd think would mean Shredder's dead, but he's not, so whatever. Yeah, that was Turtles 2. Turtles makes so much sense to be a beat-em-up like that. Way more than it made sense to be whatever the hell it was on, like, the first NES game. Epilogue. Freaked the Foots, mangled the Mousers, and totaled the Technodrome. That's Turtle Power! But what about the Shredder and Krang? Burned to toast, vaporized to milkshake, or escaped to Dimension X? Till we know, none of us can sleep safely in our beds. Ugh, shells. Oh my god, 90s humor. Vaporized to milkshake is something I gotta start using. a lot more at work. Hey guys, where'd this thing go? Is it vaporized to milkshakes? And they won't be okay. My staff hates me. So, whatever. There's the turtle blimp. I think it's called the turtle blimp. I don't know. It's been so long since I watched the turtles. But yeah, that was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. I love little games like this. It's just super, super fun. They're just fast, you know what I mean? And I made that in just an hour. I'm right under an hour now. Or no, at an hour. Perfect. Because I wasn't sure if this was going to be a quickie or not. So I was like, if it is a quickie, then I'll make it a quickie. And if it's not, I'll edit in my voice going, I'm Phil the Blanks, I'll see you guys next time. And then hey guys, welcome back. If, I've had to do that a couple times actually, where I've had to edit my voice in to say welcome back or here's an episode. I wasn't sure if this was going to be multiple episodes or if this was going to be a quickie. I actually kind of wanted to be a little bit longer because I wanted this to be a 4-episode thing so that I have more time for that week off to work on things. But this works out too, whatever. So, I'm glad I was able to do it. I've been wanting to play this game for a long time on the channel. I actually wanted to get Parker to play the first Turtles game because he can beat that game, and that's crazy. Because I might try it, do a quickie where I just try to play the game, and then maybe Game Genie the rest of it. But yeah, that game is impossible, man. And I know Parker can also beat Final Fight on the hardest difficulty because he's a maniac. He's so good at games, it's ridiculous. I don't know, maybe I'll have him on. It's up to you guys. Would you rather have Parker on the show to beat Turtles legit? And you like Parker? I don't know, maybe you like Parker? If you don't know who I'm talking about, we played Goof Troop and we played Power Rangers, so you can go watch that. Or if you want, I can do it myself and try to get as far as I can, and then when I fail, use a Game Genie to beat the game. It's up to you guys. Anyways, I think that's the end of the credits, because it's going to the company name of Ultra, which was Konami. We'll talk about that another day. But yeah, there's Shredder. I guess he's not dead. Ha 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 ha. Da, 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 da. I'm Phil Blanks, and that was so much fun. Take care, guys. Why would you give me a game over? That makes me feel like I lost. I won. I like that. I was like Windshield. And he's straight up dead. Straight up dead. Wow. That's very dark. I knew you'd do it, Diddy, my boy. I mean, Dixie helped, but whatever. How could you fail having learned all you know from old Cranky here? I think this goes by itself. Does it go by itself? Oh, no, it doesn't. You've rescued that lazy grandson of mine and dumped K. Rool in his own filthy swamp. Not bad for a novice. Oh, it does go by itself. I just press the button at the exact time, I guess. Of course, if I'd been playing, I'd have made sure that K. Rool never tries a cheap trick like this again. I love how they're not listening. At all. I reckon I'd have found all the Krem coins. I did. And completed the so-called Lost World, which I can't yet. Oh well, can't expect everything from your first game, can we? Because you actually cannot do the whole Lost World until you've beaten K. Rool. So, one more thing. How many of my special video game hero coins did you find? A real player such as myself would have found plenty, I'm sure. And I'm fairly certain I found every one that I can find before going to the Lost World. So, let's see how well you did, eh? Which is 34 of them? I think so. 35? I don't know. Good chunk of them, though. 34, yeah. We got Mario and we got Yoshi. Well, I've got a second screen and about time too. Now shut up everyone while I read the eagerly awaited results of my prestigious Video Game Hero Awards. Hey, not bad for a youngin'. Of course, you're going to have to find a few more if you want to be as big as hero as I was. I wonder what happens if you just don't find it. What does it say? I don't know. I don't really remember. I'm trying to kind of go for 100% every time I play this game. If you want to look at your limited progress on the screen, press the top left and right buttons while you are on any of the map screens. I was left at the bottom, you can kind of barely see it, but it says no hopers. I'm surprised it says hopers, not like losers. Now buzz off and see if you can find more of my coins, which I very much doubt you will. You have Sonic the Hedgehog, his shoes are there, and you have Earthworm Jim's gun. I find that one to be very randomly antagonistic, because I get the Sonic shoes, whatever, but the Earthworm Jim gun? Was Nintendo actually afraid of Earthworm Jim becoming the next big thing? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, we got the cast of characters just like we did in Donkey Kong Country 1. We got the non-Kremlin kind of guys. Spiny, really a boring name. That's a Mario thing. It is Cat O' Tails. I don't know why. I thought they would, play up the term and have fun with it a little bit more. Flitter. Or as I like to call him, Mosquito, even though he is a dragonfly, but whatever. Mini Neckies, right, that's why they're called. I forgot that Necky was a major villain from the first one. Zingers, yes. Oh, I could go for a KFC Zinger right now, but I can't. I'm trying to eat healthy, which sucks. Screech. Squawk and Screech, that's good. That's smart. Submerged Sea Dogs. I like it's all pirate themed, so Flotsam. Is there a Jetsam as well? No, Shuri. Very cool. Great music in the background too. Very cool. Roughed Up. I like that. Also, we haven't seen this screen very often, but Lockjaw, of course. This is the screen where you pay off Clubba. So we haven't really done that. So that's what we'll be doing. We'll start this level, or this episode. I mean, we got the Kremlins, we got Clomp. They always start with a K. I love that. It's just a fun little thing. Klinger. Very cool. The animations of the characters are just great. Kaboing! Both of his peg legs. It's got kind of like a pogo stick thing. Clamp on, which I always call. The other ones used to be called claptraps. They changed that, I guess. Clobber. Yeah, those guys suck. So you have like crazy evil clobbers with the red eyes. Crook. That's a cool one. Very cool design for that guy. Cutlass. I love that. He might be my favorite Kremling in this game. I love him. Cloak. Is he a Kremling? I guess. Is those his eyes poking out, I guess? I don't know. Cannon. Yeah, he's cool too. Definitely cool. Very piratey. Cruncha. That's what his name is. Cruncha. He's got a great design. The Cruncha equivalent to Donkey Kong Country 3 looks like an idiot. I hate the way he looks. He looks very stupid. Cackle. Oh, love that. Looks just awesome. Very impressed with that when I was a kid. Clubba. There's Clubba. Yep. Barnacle bosses. We got Crow, whose upper half doesn't animate. Right there. That's very weird looking. Cleaver. Very cool. Great 3D effect on that skull. Well, it's not effect, it's actually 3D, but whatever. Cudgel. It's a weird Clubba's like a bad guy, but he doesn't really hurt you unless you just don't pay him anything. King Zing, because we got Queen Bee last time, so. Was it Queen Bee? Was it just Queen Bee? I don't know. And Captain K. Rool. Who doesn't actually tell us about, like, Ghost Necky. Or not Necky, Ghost Crow. We got Rambi, who won't appear again for a long time in the Donkey Kong Country games. On Guard, who I think is in Donkey Kong Country 3. I think he's the only one in all 3 games. Radley. He's adorable. Looks super cute. Squitter. Squitter's his name. Let's get this SQ right. I know that Squall Highwind mentioned it, that his name was Squitter, and I was like, I'll remember that, and then I didn't remember that, so whatever. Squawks. I was also told that the purple guy was just Quawks or whatever. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. Glimmer. Will it say it here? No, I guess not. So even though it has a name, it doesn't show up there, so I'm just going to say it's Purple Squawks. So whatever. It's Swanky. Yeah, Funky. Fly, Funky. Woo! I love that. Wrinkly. Yeah, Candy Kong's not there anymore. She doesn't show up for a long time. I think her design was a little too sexual in the first game. Maybe that's why they didn't bring her back for a while. Donkey. Because I think Wrinkly Kong is the save point in the next game too. So Dixie and Diddy. Yay! No little fun animation for the characters like in the first game. Oh, whatever. Ye Scurvy Kong Crew. Head programmer. And yeah, I know it's a little lame to kind of go through the credits. Even though we haven't really beaten the game, but I'm a weird guy. When I do beat a game, I like to go through the credits. I mean, these guys made this game for me that I enjoyed, so the least I can do for them is to go through the credits. You know what I mean? It doesn't help that a lot of newer games have just ridiculously long credits, and this is just me. I find most North American games don't have very good credits. It's just here's the credits. There's no good music. There's no visuals. This is not a North American game, but it is a Western game. It's British. At least there's fun music, so I don't really mind it. But a lot of games, it's just like on the main menu, you can press that credits button, you go to the credit screen. It's just here's some text and there's nothing else. I'm like, that's boring. At least a lot of Japanese games are like, here's some cinematics in the background or something to look at or something. I've noticed that Nintendo likes to do a lot of interactive credits lately, which is a lot of fun. Smash Brothers have done it, the new Super Mario Brothers games do it, but there's something to do during the credits. There's sometimes like a little, hey, Nintendo Power. I didn't know they made the manual. Story by L. Loveday. They're the crazy, intricate story. So yeah, not a lot of credits back then because it's such an early game in video gaming. But nowadays it's like hundreds, if not thousands of people. working on video games. So the credits take for friggin' ever. But yeah, I like how Nintendo's been doing the interactive stuff. Just sometimes there's little high scores you can get. I don't know, just fun little things that matter to me. But like I said, these people do this. You know, they made this game for me. So it'd be very mean of me not to give a shit about them to watch the credits. So kind of a weird thing for me. I know that there's people out there are like, Phil, you're way too sentimental, man. Like, yeah, probably, but you know, I like this stuff. Tim Stamper. One of the, I think he's one of the guys who made Rare. Him and his brother or something like that. I forget the exact story of Rare, but it's actually a pretty fascinating one, if I remembered it. The end, but not quite the end. Not quite. Leo says there's treasure up there, but that's not treasure. I guess it's if Donkey Kong is your treasure. He's got the attention span of a gnat. Nice going, kid. I reckon only a true video game hero would have finished it all, and that's me, Phil, a true video game hero. Let's get out of this miserable dump and get back to Donkey Kong Island. Yeah, I mean, you set up a lot of things here, like your little museum, just for an island you didn't want to stay at. But there we go, all 40 DK coins. Back to see me again. Hey, Sonny, let's see if you've improved your hero status, shall we? We have. I can see it right there. Come on, Cranky, catch up. I'm not afraid to admit it, Diddy, my boy. Even I'm wrong occasionally. You're as big a hero as they come. You must take after me and Donkey. Well done. That's actually really nice, giving praise to Donkey Kong, which he normally never, ever, ever does. So, there we go. I love this. It's actually really well done. Very good graphical prowess of the Super Nintendo there. So, Kremming Island, or whatever you want to call it, is no more. And that's the last we've heard of K. Rool. That's not, obviously, but it is until Donkey Kong Country 3. Or if you want to play Donkey Kong Land or something, whatever. Do you get more credits? Is that it? I don't know if it is or not. Oh, no. Did it! So I didn't actually get to this in my trial run. I was just having fun. But yay! I haven't seen this ending in, like, 15 years. You found all the keys! That's great! You have very large feet. Gee, thanks. Goofy. Oh, he was thanking me. I thought he was thanking Mickey for thanking him. At least someone's on the ball around here. Thanks. I better go open the gate. The marching band's waiting. Okay, everybody, let's go. That's it. Oh, there's me, I guess. I'm a ginger. I don't want to be a ginger. I don't like my cowboy hat either. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with that. I know this was a stupid little game, but I mean, that's what quickies are for. They're for stupid little games that are just, like, fun and a waste of money back in the 90s. Because you imagine buying this, your parents bought this, it cost them like $60. Here you go. You beat it in like 25 minutes, and you're like, I'm done, mother and father, buy me yet another game. And they're like, Disney! So anyways, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'm Phil Blanks. I'll see you guys next level. I'm technically playing this on the Xbox One. On the Castlevania collection. There it is. The Cursed Simon Belmont. Complete Castlevania. I sure did. I don't want to hold the button to open. Get away from me. Thank you. Yay. Good job, Konami. Back in the day when, you know, you made great game. Also, all these are jokes. Like music by James Banana. And screenplay by Bram Stoker. And Christopher B., which is a joke on Christopher Lee. The Angry Video Game Nerd went through all this. Like Bela Lugosi. Boris Karloff. It's like, what the... I don't get, like, the joke humor here that they put. But whatever. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me, guys. This is just the start of my Halloween stuff, my kill in the blanks kind of content. We're gonna have some fun few games. And next up we have another Castlevania game. We're gonna be doing Castlevania 2, which I've, like, already started recording. Which will go up in the next couple days. I played the greatest role in this story. Good for me. And we might do some more. It just depends on how fast I go through these things. And this quest, give me that achievement. That's right. And so the Ghastly Knight has and it just cuts off. Although the confrontation, this is slow. They must think we're all idiots and can't read. Between Simone and Dracula, blah, 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 has concluded, comma, Simon couldn't survive his fatal wounds. And yes, this is the best ending in the game. You die. Transylvania. Only hope is a young man who will triumph. What? Over evil. I mean, didn't I triumph over evil? And not die. I don't know. And rid the city. It's not a city, it's a land. There's multiple cities and stuff. Of Dracula's deadly curse. So yeah, Simon dies, which sucks. The other ones, like Simon doesn't die, obviously, is like the best ending you can get, which is kind of funny that that's the if you take your damn time, that's that one. At least 4 games that take place on it, so it's pretty well done though. I like this. Kind of like leaving the atmosphere and stuff. So if you've saved the I was gonna say the monsters, the animals, then when this happens, boom! I love that explosion. Looks gorgeous. Very cool. Where's the dot? There's supposed to be a dot. Oh, it's probably there. I probably paid attention. But there's a single pixel that leaves, and that is the baby animals. There it is! Yay! We saved the animals. Bam! And they crash into the friggin' the friggin' camera. 4 hours? What do we get? Oh, it didn't tell me how my completion thing was. I'll probably get to the credits first, I guess. That is Super Metroid, guys. It's crazy how I waited this long to play this game, considering this is one of the big, like, amazing Super Nintendo games made by Nintendo, like, basically the way, like, Link to the Past was, and Mario World and Yoshi's Island were, but we finally did it. What a great Metroid game. And to be honest, this is the first time I played Metroid, Super Metroid, in, like, years. I mean, at least 5 or 6 years. And you know what? This was awesome. This was one of the few Let's Plays that every time I was done filming an episode, I didn't have enough time to film another one. I got like kind of upset because I really wanted to keep playing. And obviously I almost always play games I like playing on this channel, but it's very few times where I'm just like, man, I wish I wasn't doing what I'm doing right now. I want to record an episode. And that's great. That says a lot about the game. Super, super good. Gorgeous too. This came out in '94, which was nearing the end of the Super NES's life cycle. And while this is far from the best looking game on the Super Nintendo, I think this might be the most atmospheric game on the Super Nintendo. Such a good job. I mean, obviously if you're playing this game without me jibber jabbering at you like every 5 seconds, then you're gonna feel like truly alone in this world, and like, damn, they did such a good job. I did an NPC a long time ago. It's probably my best NPC where I actually wrote a script instead of just kind of just going off the top of my head like I do everything else in this channel. And it was can Metroid Prime 4 survive its own hype? Which is funny because it's like we still don't know anything about Metroid Prime 4. But I'll talk about how Metroid works and things about Super Metroid. I really suggest checking it out. It's one of the better things I've done on this channel, in my opinion. I'm not one to do like analyses and like video essays very often, as in like ever. So I was actually quite proud of that one. But please check it out. If you're to share any of one of my videos with someone, I think that might be the one. It gives them a pretty unclear example of what my channel is like, but whatever. But yeah, this game is just holy shit. Like my favorite Metroid game, Zero Mission, but it's pretty clear this might be the best one. It's that good. I'm disappointed I didn't get a little bit of a lower time, but I mean, a lot of this was just, you know, pressing buttons and making sure that the Let's Play itself was going fine. Produced by Deer Force! You know, with the recording and stuff, so I didn't get a very good ending. I get Samus in her, like, pilot gear. That's not very good. You can get her in the bikini, like you always can in Metroid games, but I'm not gonna do that if I'm not very good at it. And bam! I love that, like, fade-out effect of Samus herself. It always looks like it's a eye trick, a trick of the eye, optical illusion. Alright, completion rate. My rate for collecting items was 86%. Wow, I actually thought it'd be higher than that. But I beat 80%, so I'm pretty happy. And instead of what I normally say, I will say it a la Samus. I'm Phil the Blanks, and I'll see you guys next mission. If you want Mega Man on the go, this was a great way to get it. And to be honest, as much as I like Mega Man 2, it's definitely the weakest of them all, so we won't get another really good Mega Man game for the Game Boy until Mega Man 3. Which I've heard is actually really hard, but it's been so long since I've played it. You also get actual endings in these Mega Man games. Well, I guess you did in the other ones too. I don't know what I'm talking about. But they do a lot of enemy roll calls in the Game Boy Mega Man games. Which is weird because the enemy names are very stupid. Like Susie, which is a real name. Obviously, it's a fine name. But it's a weird name for an eyeball monster. And like Chanky. Like, okay. But that was a lot of fun. I really like the Mega Man games. Obviously, I would be playing them so often if I didn't. And this was a lot of fun to just kind of go through again. So thank you so much for joining me, this Screwdriver. There's definitely more to this. This is like a 2-minute ending. But yeah, this one holds a special place in my heart. Great music. I mean, the Game Boy pretty much has like the same music capabilities as the NES. Probably a little bit less. But they do a pretty good job of making Mega Man music for it. Mega Man music should be all beeps and boops and stuff. So it's definitely fun. Gabioal, that's always the one that's such a weird one. Gabioal. That's weird. Squirm is good, I like that. That's a good one, because I mean, those things move around like little worm things. They're creepy. Mole, makes sense. I mean, they're drill bits, but they've always been called moles for some reason. Don't know why. And PPs. I always thought the PPs were like the small ones and the big ones should have a different name. It kind of looks like Beat, too, now that I notice it. And Sniper Joe. I have always loved that they call him Sniper Joe. And whenever there's a different version of him, it's something Joe, like Hammer Joe or Crystal Joe. Big Eye. Sure. It's a decent name, I guess. Looks like a Sniper Joe could actually ride in one of those. Kaminari Goro, which I think is actually a Japanese reference to, like, the Thunder Gods or whatever. There's a Pokemon. There's like a trio Pokemon that are like that, too. Chanky Maker. I guess that makes sense. They throw them at you. They look like, Bunby Harry is a great one. They look like, what are those things? Woks? That you make stir-fry in? That's what they kind of look like. Cutman. I like how they get their own little portraits. That is kind of cool. Because it's kind of weird. Why didn't they use these portraits on the select screen of the characters? You know what I mean? They just used the sprites like Mega Man 1 did. And then Mega Man 2 was the first one to use the faces. Maybe that's why. Maybe they made these and because, you know, they were making the credits and then Mega Man 2 people were like, whoa, well, let's do that. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. Mega Man 2 was out, obviously, before this game was. Mega Man 3 was, like, either 89 or 90. He-Man's so happy. I don't know why he's happy, but he's happy. But yeah, Quickman's probably the best one. It looks really good. Very similar to what he actually looks like in artwork. Flashman would look good if it didn't also look like he was looking in two different directions at once. And there's Anchor. Actually, that one looks really good. Anchor, weirdly enough, is also in Mega Man Soccer for some stupid reason. So his color scheme is actually he's gold and blue. And that's one of those things that you don't get to see a lot because, you know, the Game Boy games didn't have color. So, like, all like Punk and Ballad and Quint is, I think his name is, the one from Mega Man 2. They have their own color schemes, but you don't get to see their color schemes because the Game Boy didn't have color. So, anyways, Mega Man having a little walk. Pretty good big sprite, too, for the Game Boy. Look, he looks so happy! He's like, there's Earth! I don't have a Rush Jet to go home with yet, so I'll just have to wait on Dr. Wily's spaceship. Anyways, that is Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge. Thank you for playing, presented by Capcom, but played by me. Fill in the blanks. And I'll see you guys next time for more Game Boy Mega Man. I'm Fill in Blanks. I'll see you guys next level. Get there. Why did it do the you got an item thing? What did I get? Dr. Wily's ability? Anyways, we're taking Dr. Wily out. Mega Man has had enough of this shit. He's like, you know what, Dr. Wily? You're not making it back to Earth. And boom. Dr. Wily's dead. He is dead. And the credit music starts off so creepily that it's almost like... Also, sorry, I love this, like, A-bomb with the skull, but, like, Mega Man realized that he had killed a human being and can't face Earth again. And just stays in space forever. And then the music gets happy. But there we go. That's Mega Man 2, and in tradition, for some reason, the game ends with a roll call of all the enemies, and there's a lot of enemies in this game, so this actually takes a little while, and they all have dumb names, like Wanan. Okay. But yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason it always ends with Mega Man just staring off into space. And looking at the enemies. I'm pretty sure Mega Man 3 ends that way too, because I just did a preliminary playthrough this morning. There's Mets, or Metal, I guess. I think most people just call them Mets now. But yeah. Hey, Kombat Saburo. Sorry, I just yawned. A major yawn there. Apologies. But yeah, I know it's not a super good game, but I actually really, really like Mega Man 2. It's just a fun game. I played it when I got it for the collection. It was one of the first, like, cool Game Boy games that I got for the collection, so I played it a lot. I really like it. It's definitely not great. It's definitely aged very poorly for a Mega Man game anyways. And it's very weird for a Mega Man game to kind of age poorly, if that makes any sense. Because they've all been fairly good. New Shotman! New Shotman from Mattel at your local Toys R Us. $14.95. Also, yeah, Americans, Toys R Us is still around in Canada. Don't know if you know that or not. Weirdly enough, Jeffrey the Giraffe, which I guess is the mascot for Toys R Us, I think was like an American exclusive like character. Like he wasn't Canadian. And then when the American Toys R Us died and went bankrupt, the Canadian Toys R Us started using them. So I don't know what that meant. It's like A&W. A&W in the States has, you know, the big bear. I don't know the name of the bear, but you know, do-do-do-do-do. But weirdly enough, that's not what Canada's A&W uses. There's a license. Oh, that's Old Shopman. There we go. But yeah, in Canada, A&W's mascots are also its products. And it's the Burger family. I'm not making that up. Like, you have Mama Burger, you have a Papa Burger, there's a Grandpapa Burger, or Granddad Burger, I don't know. There's the Baby Burger, there's the Uncle Burger, there's the Sister Who Never Calls Back Burger, there's the you only see him every so often at the family reunions, but you sort of don't want to talk to him because he's an estranged Uncle Burger, the Drinks Too Much Aunt Burger, and the really hot cousin that you kind of want to, but you know you shouldn't because it's still sort of wrong Burger. Only one of those was made up. Those are real things. And that's Cook for some reason. That's dumb. He's a turkey. Anyways, we're almost done. Sorry, I'm rambling at this point, because that's all I can really do at this part of the game. I don't want to cut the game short and be like, we're done. Goodbye. Yeah, I mean, you watched me play the game, I guess. It means you want to watch the credits. Not that you've earned it. But whatever. Squirm. I like that the name is at least the same as it was in Mega Man 1. His face is hilarious. Ooh! Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Eskimo Bob. Eskimo Bob. Yup. Talking about all the weird old school references. There's Crash Man, or Clash Man, I don't know. It's Crash Man. Very odd. And Metal Man with his weird doctor thing. Oh, he's calling me a loser. Look at this. He's got the L form. You know, he's got hand the shape of an L, but not on his forehead. Good old Woodman. And Airman. Airman was easy in this game. So, you know, if you're singing I Can't Defeat Airman, that really awesome song on YouTube, well then maybe play this game, because you can beat Airman. Anyone can beat Airman in this game. Top Man. Weirdest idea for a Robot Master. I'll never understand it. But, whatever, he's still fun. Magnet Man. Also, their movement is really jittery. I don't know if you're seeing that. Really, really jittery. Needle Man, who always looked like he had a buck tooth to me. Then you see the artwork, it's like, oh, it's not supposed to be that. There's Quint, who disappeared. Like, really, they're just, okay. You didn't make him explode or anything, just disappeared. Alright. I guess that's it. No, we still gotta wait for the, thanks for playing, even though you guys didn't play it. I played it. It's all me. One-man operation here. Wow, it takes forever for it to show up, too. But it does show up, I swear. Do I have to press something? No? There it is. Just takes a long time. Thank you for playing. Presented by... no one. No one at all. Presented by Capcom. Alright, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Next time we'll do Mega Man 3 for Game Boy. I'm Full of Blanks. So anyways, that was it for Dr. Wily's kind of really cool looking sea base. It looks like there's a city in that top globe, but now it's gone. That was it. Dr. Wily gets away. I don't think I shoot him down this time like I did mercilessly in Mega Man 2. Oh, well, I mean, he just falls down himself. Love that little A-bomb thing. Oh, he's a little cry bubble. Cry tear. Love that. Yeah, that's a good one. This is a really fun Mega Man game. And you get the walking thing again. Also very military-esque song for the end of the thing. Bomber Pepe! Weird. Yeah, I don't know why this is a tradition of him just walking forward to a cast of the monsters. I don't call them monsters, robots. Robot enemies. But that was super fun. Very fun. So the last 3 games, 1, 2, and 3, they've all been quickies. I have no idea what my time is on this, by the way. I'm hoping it's within an hour or like just barely over it. But Mega Man 4 and 5 are both much longer games. They're closer to like actual Mega Man games in terms of the length. So we won't be doing quickies for them. They'll be full-on regular 20-minute episodes. But I do hope you like this like kind of 3 quickies in a row. Quickies are a little harder to do because, one, they're longer than a standard episode, even though they're called quickies. And, you know, doing an entire game means I gotta pick another game to do another quickie that I know can be beaten within an hour. So it'll be a little easier for me to do 4 and 5 because of that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. We got some more weird enemies. There's a lot of that. I don't like how there's no background. Because like in Mega Man 1, you had the whole space station. What did you have in Mega Man 2? I don't remember. Oh, that was only a couple days ago too, and I don't remember what it was. I think it was just like stars. This is just very dull. Here's the background, you know what I mean? Oh, it's Batonton. I thought it was just Baton. B-A-T-T-O-N. I don't know. Emorm. That's a weird name. I don't like it. It's a scary name. Helipon. They like to finish a lot of their enemy names with N's. I don't know why. Skeleton Joe, so not Skull Joe. Skeleton Joe makes sense, though. Toge Hero. That's so odd. Such weird names. So, a couple weeks ago, Capcom announced that Mega Man 11 has sold over 1 million copies. That makes me very happy. Thanks everyone for Gachapon, for buying Mega Man 11. I've got like maybe 3 people on my channel who maybe did. But that's great. Hopefully that means we might see a Mega Man 12 or a new Mega Man X. Who knows? We might see something related to Mega Man from Capcom next year, and that would make me very, very happy. They're just called Shield Attackers, that's it? Everything else is a weird Japanese name, but that is just called Shield Attacker? I mean, this is Pickle Man Dada! Like, why? Skull Met. That actually makes sense. They're very large Mets. Never really thought of them as that, but yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, Super Ball Machine. Okay. So weird. Love it, though. Bubukan Mark II. Ladder Press makes sense, too. But yeah, hopefully that means we'll see something Mega Man related next year. I know they're planning a mobile game that I don't really care about. Apparently it looks decent. I just don't care. I want a full-fledged Mega Man game. Plus, I want a modernized Mega Man game. Something that's a little bit more than just, here's Mega Man. Like, Mega Man 11 was fun. It was good. But that was still just, like, it's still a bargain bin $40 game. Probably $30 for you Americans. I think it's $40 here. But I want a full-on $80, like, 10-hour game. At least 10 hours. And, like, you can't say, well, that's not what Mega Man games are like. Well, then change the formula. You know what I mean? Like, they changed Mario, and now these games are huge. They changed Zelda, and the games are giant. You can't just say, like, Mega Man is only what Mega Man was, and you can't do anything but 8 Robot Masters and, like, 2 Wily levels. That's not fair, I guess, if that makes any sense. To just limit Mega Man to that. I don't know. I think they could do a lot to it. It's pretty decent walking animation, too, in Mega Man. Pretty good. Pretty good. Because, like, the Mega Man formula, the big problem that everyone has with the Mega Man formula is that it never changes. There's Punk. And it kind of needs to. Obviously, make it cool, frenetic, fun action. And get Robot Master bosses. But, like, maybe have more than 4 Robot Masters. Maybe have more levels per Robot Master. Maybe have forms. Like, there's, like let's just say Bubble Man. You have Bubble Man, and then you defeat him, and you get, like, part of his weapon, but then there's, like, another level to Bubble Man's level, and it's much bigger, and I don't know. Anyways, I guess Mega Man walked home. There's his home. Great looking thing, though. Looks awesome. But that is Mega Man 3. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, and I can't wait to start playing Mega Man 4 for you guys. I'm Phil Blanks. I'll see you guys next level. Thank you for playing. Presented by Capcom, but played by me. Sucks. Alright, that was a lot of fun. This was really good. I'm very impressed with this Mega Man game. The Mega Man games get better and better on the Game Boy games. The little cinematics there is kind of cool. I do remember this. I remember this very clearly because it allows another character to shine, which I thought was a great idea, and they should have done it with Punk. Kind of a spoiler there, sorry, before it happens. Oh no, Mega Man's gonna die. He's not gonna get out. And then Ballad's just like all destroyed. Ballad! Oh, I guess I can hit this. Why are you here? Stop Ballad! It should be a comma there for stop Ballad, but whatever. You're badly injured. I know, Mega Man. After our battle, I realized that I was wrong. Because that's how robots work, I guess. This is all I can do for you now. Goodbye. Ballad! You should have had a better name. Woo! Oh, he gets sucked out into space. I love that. But I like that. I like the idea that Ballad gets a little bit of personality, and he actually talks. It's the only time you see like any speech in any of these Mega Man games. That's not true. In Mega Man 5, there's an actual like story. It's very cool. That looks all sad. I love how they always personify the skulls. I love that. Yeah, Mega Man's in that recliner again. He's comfortable. Is that it? Oh, nice. Very cool. Oh, and you get a little... That's wicked. Like, that's really cool. I think Mega Man 4 did this too, didn't it? Or 5. One of them did it. 6 definitely did it. With a little medley. Man, Mega Man 4 was really good. I'm very impressed with this one. This is one of the better Mega Man games just in general, to be honest. Like, not just for Game Boy. This stands up. Probably better than, like, in my opinion, Mega Man 1, or probably Mega Man 4 for the NES. But, yeah, very cool. This guy's getting very lucky with the Bright Man stuff. Wow, yeah, this guy's good. He's also getting lucky. Use your friggin' rain flush, you dummy! And now you got... Oh, he didn't get hit. Well, he was going to. Wow, it's gonna be a long credit scene if we're gonna do a little fight for every enemy. Here's Fairune if you don't use this thing all the time. Like, he actually gets to charge up and does a bunch of stuff. There we go. He's actually, again, fairly difficult. He's like Quickman and Shadow Man. There's always like a really fast, like, fight in all the Mega Man games. I'm trying to think of 5. What would 5s be? Not Wave Man or Gravity Man. Certainly not Star Man. I guess Charge Man, but not really. Crystal Man? Gyro Man, maybe? I don't know. But overall, I think the Mega Man 4 bosses are just harder than the Mega Man 5 boss in general. Ring Man especially. Like, this guy is doing great. That was a great little fight. Because Ring Man is bullshit, but he's way easier in this one. I like the fight more in this one. Crystal Man's sort of boring, because all he does is jump, and either do a big jump and do 4, or a little jump and then do 1. So it's sort of a... Wow! That was some great dodging on the computer's part. Or computer, whoever ended up playing this game. I like how it shows you the weaknesses, too. It's kind of interesting. Because, like, I mean, you could have, like, just not known. But I think that's one of the reasons why they do the rematches, so that you can, once and for all, know exactly what each enemy is weak against. And it's a smart idea. A lot on the screen at once. With the other Robot Masters, with Crystal Eye, and... I don't know, the later the games got, the cooler the fights got, because there's a lot of stuff going on. It's kind of crazy there's only, like, 2 Power Stones with Stone Man, but you get 3 when you use it, so... Aw, you cheeky bastard. I can't believe that worked. Kind of a shame we're just getting the traditional Mega Man, like, do-do-do-do-do-do music. So that kind of like is a little lame. It'd be cool if there was some original music here. But whatever. Also, some of the sprites are pretty big. Like, Snowman is a fairly big sprite for a Game Boy game, so... No, seriously, good on them. They did a great job. If this is the same team that made Mega Man 3, and it really feels like it is, then they just improved exponentially. Because 3 is really good, but this one... 4 is a great game. I'm quite impressed with it. I've said that like 6 times in the last like 2 minutes, so I apologize for that. Very nice. I like Ballad's design too, and the fact that he actually, you know, does something in this game. Punk's really cool. Like, I love Punk's design as well. But you get nothing with him. Ballad's cool because, I don't know, you don't get to see it, but his color's purple and gold. It looks really cool. You don't really get to see that, though. Because, you know, it's it's the Game Boy game. You get a lot of white with him, which is odd, but still very cool. Yeah, his design is great. I like how these 2 designs. The traditional space and Mega Man walking. Ooh, we got a really nice, cool background, though. Oh, you don't get the characters. Thank you for playing. Well, I played, but whatever. Capcom. So is that it? Nope, no credits or anything. But that was Mega Man 4, guys. Sorry that this was a very short episode. But, I mean, that's the way it is sometimes, right? Especially with shorter games where I don't know exactly where I can make 20-minute episodes. But whatever. I will say that this is the last episode for a little while. Because, as is tradition on this channel, I'm taking a break through December. I, after all, work retail, and Christmas is a crazy time to be just working, and by the time I get home, I'm just drained. So I'm not going to be, you know, doing recordings or anything. Plus, I'll be in Disney for at least 10 days. I think it's 12 days. So that's a good chunk of the month right there. So there will be one quickie episode, a kind of Christmas-themed, winter-themed quickie. There'll also be an NPC before the end of the year, and then I'll see you guys basically on January 1st with my usual brand new year kind of video, my update video, and then we'll start fresh with Mega Man 5 for Game Boy. So I hope you guys have a great Christmas season, a happy Hanukkah, all that stuff, and I will see you, I don't know exactly when the quickie and the NPC will go up, but they'll go up, so hang on tight there. Until then, check out any of my very many playlists that I have. I've played like 40 games on this channel so far, so, I mean, probably more than that now. I mean, I've played at least like 15 Mega Man games alone, almost. So, you know, go check out something maybe you haven't seen in a long time, or maybe you haven't checked out. If there's a game there maybe you've never heard of, why not check it out? Why not check it out as a playlist and just zone out for a little bit? You never know. You might find your new favorite game there. So, anyways, guys, I'm Fill in the Blanks, and I'll see you guys next level. Holy crap. Smile! After a vicious battle where I died 80 times, Nick Tom finally gets both girls. Yeah. Anyways, rescue the twin princesses. I mean, Tom didn't do anything. It was just Nick. Terry and Tina. Yeah. Cute twin princesses. Go, Nick Tom. Nick and Tom banished King Scorch. Well, he's a king. He can't be banished. Doesn't he have his own? Like, to the Crystal Mountain. Wasn't he already on top of the Crystal Mountain? Is that his kingdom? And then return to the kingdom of Whiteland. So, like, is Whiteland and Snowland, or whatever it's called, like, they're all together now? They've combined, they get married. What happened? There's gotta be more. You can't leave me hanging there, guys. There's so much more story. This has gotta be like a 13-part Netflix series. I gotta watch it. With an opening by Bowling for Soup. I don't know why Bowling for Soup, but some... Oh, we're back! Planner Hiroaki Furukawa, who was the voice of Nick Tom in this game. Little known fact. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I know this was a silly, silly game, but I wanted to do something Christmassy, something wintry for you guys, and this is one of the very few wintry games I have out of all my games. There's a few more, but like this is something I've wanted to play for a while, because I like this game. I grew up with it. I thought I was better at it, though, but it's fun to just have a game where you can just suck at it and still play and beat it and whatever. Not everything has to be Dark Souls, guys. So, anyways, that was a lot of fun. Why is there no music here? Put my own music in the background. guys suck. You're Capcom. You're known for really good music. Where is the music? Whatever. So yeah. Is there like a sequel to this game? I should check that out. I don't know if there is. I've never heard of one, but then again, until recently, I never knew that this game was an arcade game and it was on 1 million consoles, so who knows? I think there's a Sega Genesis version too. There's a Game Boy one, I know that. This is the only version I have. But anyways, that was so much fun. Thanks for joining me and watching me die 100 times. I apologize for my poor performance. But I'm Fill in the Blanks, and we'll see you next year for more silly, fun things. I'll see you guys next level. I've reached Baby Jesus. Oh, did I beat it? Is that the game? Cool. Well, Kloopy's happy. Kloopy's happy because we found Jesus. That was a lot of fun. It was very cheesy. Congratulations, you have won. We don't deliver. Okay, I won't get into that. Well, I'm filming plays, guys, and that was a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to turn off my stopwatch because I thought that might have been a lot longer. But that was a lot of fun, and I'm glad I was able to play some silly, unlicensed NES games for you. But in all seriousness, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. And holy crap, we're only a couple days until 2020, and we'll do my yearly wrap up, my kind of what's going to happen for the next year, and I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, so I'm Phil in Blanks. I'll see you guys next level.